Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chess and you know me as Cruelty Free Makeup Heaven here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Today I will be showing you how I create this look from A to Z in Get Ready With Me style, so I will be talking a lot, so it's a longer kind of video, so get ready for that. In this video I will be testing some new products that I showed in my hauls and repurchases video, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. By the way, this hair, I tried to curl it for the second time, wanted bombshell hair, and now I just have sad hair. So if anybody has any recommendations for like texturizing sprays that hold curl very well or whatever suggestion, as long as it's cruelty free, well, even if it's not cruelty free, I will still probably look into it and try to find an alternative. Drop your suggestions down below. So first off, I'm going to use this Panobase Plus Retinol Intensive Anti-Wrinkle Cream. I am becoming 33, so you can never start too soon. It is quite a light texture, but still it's like a little bit thicker than I'm used to because I'm like a combination oily faced gal. For me, it feels like a lightweight sunscreen, so oh my god, this proves how much of a mess that I am. Let me just get these wings off. I'll be right back. Okay. There we go. The brows are off too, looking amazing. I decided to also take them off because I want to do something different with them. Probably gonna use a brow soap in them. But yeah, I was so distracted before this video began that I forgot to do that. I actually was watching some YouTube videos. I am trying to be very supportive toward my fellow YouTubers. So yeah, if you're a fellow YouTuber, then drop it down below in the comments. We'll definitely check out your videos. So yeah, let's support each other. But anyway, I was saying I was super distracted by some YouTube videos and I suddenly got the urge to buy something, which is wrong. I know I'm on a no-buy year and it's kicking my ass just a tiny bit. I've had one slip up already and I already have some idea in my mind that in the summer I actually want a very like lightweight, like a skin tint instead of a foundation. So I was looking at someone who was doing a declutter of her foundations and she was talking about some foundations that are super cheap, and I was suddenly like, oh my god, I need some stuff from the drugstore. So I was like, oh my god, let me check that foundation. But I stick true. I removed it from my basket, so y'all can be proud of me that I didn't buy anything that I didn't need. So now it's all sank in the skin. It looks hydrated. I do have some pore problems. I've always had that, so I'm gonna use a primer. Normally I would use the W7 Perfection primer, but I think I'm gonna go for this NYX Photo Loving primer just because I want to use it up. This one is more recent and this one is older, so I want to use this one up first. It's actually a silicone primer that blurs, but if I'm very honest, I do prefer the W7 Perfection primer more. It just does the job a bit better, but I would recommend this one over the W7 one if you have a drier skin, because this one does go on way more smoothly. But yeah, that's what I done today. Oh, and I did send a vintage sale that I did to a friend as well. It's so cute to me if a friend of mine or like someone I know wants to buy something that I owned and like give it a second life. I really do enjoy that. I have the Liquid Camouflage foundation here by Catrice and I'm doubting between what color I should do. I think I'm gonna go for 030 just because I look extra tan since I tanned my whole face and body yesterday. And if it needs some lightening, I can always add a lighter color in the middle of my face or a concealer. I do like this foundation. I just feel like it's more matte. It's not as dewy, but maybe with the moisturizers and everything and not too mattifying skincare products that I put down, it will be a like less matte. Let's just see, because I haven't tried this in this way before. And I'm just gonna take my Ofra sponge. And I also took a little walk when I went to the postal office. I just took a little walk, which was really nice. We have to like make the most of it in Belgium here if the sun is shining. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay outside for a little bit. I was wearing my SPF anyway, so. And then I saw ducks chasing after each other again, and I got, this is maybe like too much info for some people. A while ago, I was in the park and there are some ducks there. A lot of these bigger white ducks were running behind like a smaller brownish duck, and they were running behind her, not leaving her alone. I think that's a female. Not leaving her alone, and then they went in the water and they were like jumping on top of her. Like there were 3 of them against 1. And I was like, what the hell? Because, you know, sure, I know that the animal world isn't super kind always. I know that there are also bad animals, but to see something like that, I was like, what the hell? So they kept pursuing her and kept going up on her, and she kept going under, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Then I looked it up, and apparently ducks do this. Apparently, ducks are some bastards. Like when it's mating season and there are male ducks who don't get their way, they will force themselves upon female ducks. I was so shocked to learn that. Today again, I was like chilling in the park. I don't get too close to the ducks again because it kind of freaked me out last time. Not gonna lie, but then they started quacking very loud again. I looked over and it was the same thing again. It freaks me out. You know, I'm vegan. I don't say this a lot on here, but I am vegan. I am a vegan because I am an animal lover. And in the vegan community, there are these people that are like, oh, animals are better than humans. But I care to disagree. I'm just taking this liquid camouflage concealer. But yeah, it's not because I am vegan that I think that humans are less good than animals. Sure, a lot of bad things happen, but it's also because we're in an information age that we know more of these bad things happening. And trust me, the animal kingdom is not better than a human kingdom because they don't have laws that protect anyone. I wouldn't say that animals are better than humans. I would say that they are more simple. They live in a more simple way, while we humans with our emotions and our systems, it can make things very difficult for each other. We have a society where we have laws that protect each other. Sure, they don't work in a lot of cases. Still, there is something, you know? Let me actually put on some of this beautifying sheer lip balm from Catrice. I don't think that animals are better than humans. They're also not worse, but it's different. I wouldn't want to be an animal. Maybe like a posh cat that is like very well taken care of and like the shoo of the family. Maybe Karl Lagerfeld cat, something like that. But I wouldn't want to be an animal in the wild. No. And even though we humans are complex, I feel like we're also capable of a lot of complex, beautiful things. And I feel like a lot of good things have been happening in the last months, in the last years, in the last decades. A lot of good things have been happening, so we should be proud of that. Let me use some of the items that I'm using up. For example, this blush in Sunrise Avenue. Oh, it's Sunrose Avenue. It's a very soft blush and I like that. It has a little bit of a shine to it, as you can tell, I hope. We have like a flushed look going on now. I'm also gonna use some of this La Vera Mineral Compact Powder in Honey. It's not gonna have like the most effect, but it's still gonna set my face on the outside. I'm just taking this big Nasquita brush. It's a little bit dome shaped, but not too much. Yeah, that looks good. And I think I'm still gonna keep using this up until it's, yeah, done. I'm probably gonna keep setting my face with it also if I'm a little bit more tan in the summer. Now I'm getting this all-in-one cheek color in 07 by The Body Shop, which I'm also panning. I do feel like it's kind of, like it has a lot of fallout. And I'm not bringing this in all the way. I'm keeping it more on the outside. Like so, sweeping it up here. I now like to place my blush always very high here, and I even go like the place where you would place highlighter. I also place my blush there now because when we wear masks, so we're covered up until here, and I feel like, I don't know, you can see a little bit of color and has like a kind of a lifting effect too. I don't feel like bronzing this up because I want to have like more of a fresh vibe instead of a more tan vibe, even if I'm just tanned. So I think I'm gonna leave it at this. Complexion wise, I will do my setting spray later and then also the highlighter. Now I want to move on with the brows. I'm gonna take my Miss Honey, spray it with some water, and I have this bamboo spoolie here also from Peaches and Pearls. It's getting harder to reach. It's cute that it's in a heart shape, but I think I would prefer like a longer one for that reason. But it works fine, and it was on the market like before the Anastasia Beverly Hills one and all the even drugstore versions that they have now. I saw that Catrice has one now. I think. Was it Catrice or Essence? I think Catrice. So they also have a brow soap thingy now. I'm just gonna let it dry for a sec. So I have the RMS Beauty Setting Powder. This is the Unpowder, and it's just the first one that they came out with, so it's a clear one. And I'm gonna use this Mosquito brush, which I really love. I really love the shape of it so much. And then just press it in wherever I want a blurred effect. So I'm going over my nose like this. Just make sure not to breathe it in too much, because the smell is, I can't describe it. It just makes me cough a little bit. Now there's nothing left here anymore. I'm just gonna swipe over the brows so it's less sticky around it. And go in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade in Dark Drapes. I'm actually first going to go in with the pencil side and just connect it and fill it up wherever. So yeah, that is how the start of my week was. I just sold something on Vinted. I got outside. It was a nice change because in the last weeks, the last 2 weeks, I was feeling so bad. I had such bad headaches and everything that I didn't went outside that much. Only on Saturday I went outside, but I'm glad to say that I'm doing better now every day. Thank you so much for all your sweet comments. I saw them all, and it really warms my heart how many people wished me well and said that they understood my situation as well. Let me just focus a little bit, because this is like not that easy to do while talking. You have to really flick it from your wrist. The only downside I feel like is that this pencil doesn't deposit as much as over just bare skin. With the soap brow, you do have like, it's like a kind of it's a soapy feeling, you know? And there are oils in there as well, so it doesn't like adhere as much to that. It adheres better to just naked skin. Let me clean up with this Camouflage Cream Concealer. I actually also had pan in this. Forgot to show you in my empties and haul and pans video. I forgot to include this one. Do you feel like this really structures the brow a bit more? It just makes it look snatched. Oh man, remember when we used to do everything like very snatched, like everything needed to be as sharp as possible? I'm actually very into the current trends that are more soft and blown out. Well, not everybody does that, of course, but I mean generally. While a while ago, all you would see on Instagram, for example, are these very harsh structured looks. Sharp edges here, sharp edges around the mouth, sharp edges with the brows, with the eyeshadow, everything sharp. So I'm really liking that more editorial, blown out vibe nowadays. But still, like, the little bit of structure in the right places can do a lot. As you could tell, like, my eyebrows look way better now. They don't, well, they're not perfect. I'm still working on them, but I don't have that much brow hair, so it's, yeah, I'm searching. Let me just press it down a little bit more. Already thinking about what I'm going to eat tonight. It's probably gonna be Italian. Either pasta or pizza. Actually, I have no idea what I prefer. Pasta or pizza. I think pizza, but pizza is more work for me. I think pizza. At least when I can make it myself, then I can make it vegan. But pasta is easier as a vegan to eat in restaurants. So like that is why it's a hard choice for me. What's your favorite? Pizza or pasta? Okay, let's do an eye look, but I don't want to make it too heavy. These are by Nomad Cosmetics, and they are the Surfshack quads. So this is the Malibu Surfshack Surfshack quad, and this is the Encinitas Surfshack quads. This is a tongue twister. I keep wanting to say squat, but I think I'm going to go for this one because I'm feeling like a greenish vibe. So, and I like that the green in this is like very soft, which is great because I'm wanting to film like a lens video after this. So I don't want to have a look that is very out there. So this is what the Malibu Surfshack quad looks like. And even the nudes in here are kind of greenish in undertone, so I'm very intrigued. First is always gonna apply some eyeshadow base though. And I'm still using this P. Louise base in this time because I wanna try the Anastasia one with the Anastasia palettes. And this is with the Devoted to My Base brush by P. Louise as well, which is very soft and nice to tap it in. It's like a super soft brush. By the way, there's a little mirror in here, super convenient. I'm going to go in first with the Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm gonna take Hideout, which is a greenish nude brown. And I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap. I don't like to like immediately blend too much because I feel like it makes my eyelids older quicker. I like to really tap, tap it, and then it kind of blends out itself with this kind of brush, which is really nice if you have a little bit older eyelids, but I think you can never start early enough. So I think it's always a good idea to blend at first with just tapping it in and then softly going over the sides. I'm hardly putting any pressure, you know. Did you expect this color to look this greenish? Cool, right? It's actually because of the green of the packaging, I think, and because it's like next to this one that it looks less greenish, but it definitely is greenish. This actually has more color payoff than I thought as well. I love green so much. Definitely on brown eyes like mine. I don't think I'm gonna use Shack, but maybe like close to the lash line. Let me just like cut the crease. I'm gonna use a blank canvas paint for that. The Acid Rain blank canvas paint with Mitchell. I'm just getting some on my hand here because it warms it up a little bit and just makes it easier to work with. And I'm taking this Water Treat. My base brush came with Tangy Tease paint, I believe. If you buy one of the P. Louise paints, then you can get some of these brushes for free. Well, not some. You get one for free with every paint that you buy, but not with the Acid Rain ones. Gonna like fade this out a little bit on the sides. See how easy that was? Maybe I should go a little bit higher here, like this. Sometimes hard to see because I have hooded eyes, so if I pull up my eye, it looks higher than it is when my eye is down. Okay, so I did the same on the other side as well. Now we're going to place down the light fresh green shade. I'm gonna use a flat brush for this that is quite small, like this number 8 brush by BH Cosmetics, and this is called Bungalow. I'm wondering if it's gonna be very minty or not. I do have to tap out the blank canvas paint before putting this down. You actually have to work way faster, so it goes faster if you don't have to talk in between. And that's on being on YouTube. That's beautiful. And tapping this out with your finger will help more than if you go over this again with a brush, it won't have the same effect because it just works better with the warmth of your skin. I know they say that this year, like the color of the year is yellow, I think, and red. But honestly, I think it should be green because I've been having so much fun with greens already. First the Baby Yoda palette, now this. Actually, funny enough, I don't have any clothing that is green, only khaki. Now let me take another BH Cosmetics brush, and this is number 11. And I'm just gonna go in Cabana here, which looks like a lovely shimmer, but it's not like a crazy shimmer, but I did put down some powder around here as well. I might put down some setting spray first to like bring back some moisture. And let me try to finish this Max & More one up. Just putting my hair back so it doesn't get any spray on there. I think that's enough. Hopefully not too much setting spray in my hair. Let's spray this brush first. Let's see. It's still a very subtle shimmer. It's not groundbreaking, but of course it is really nice to put in your inner corner. I'm actually also going to use Cabana as a highlighter. So I'm taking this on this Makeup Revolution fan brush. Does it have a name? No. It's kind of icy, but it isn't like super reflective. I like it. Yeah, I like this fresh green. It's so cute. Oops, that was still open. I'm actually gonna get this off. I'm trying to get used to middle part, but I just can't. I think my hair is too thin or something. I don't know. I just like this more. Not everybody looks better with a middle part. Gen Z. Okay, let's do the lower lash line, and I'm gonna get hideout again on the tip here of this first brush that we use, the E25 blending brush. I'm not placing down any eyeshadow primer here because I don't want to make it stand out too much. And we're just smoking it out. And I'm slightly taking it here with no extra products just to reinforce that shape here. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of Shack on this BH Cosmetics brush number 9. It has a straight edge, and I'm only going to take the product like straight on that edge. Just softly press it right above the lash line, but I'm not going to go all the way in, just like this. So it's a little bit like an eyeshadow wing, and I am living for eyeshadow wings lately just because it's so fun and quick. Okay, I clearly went a little bit overboard on one side. My bad. Like this eye decided to be more hooded today than the other one. Hooded eyes problems. Okay, I'm gonna take some hideout and blend it like that in a sort of shape like this. So it still has that upward motion, but I do have to fix this because it goes down too much. Let me get that concealer, or wait, no, better. Let me get the foundation because it is gonna be a little bit darker. Because I don't want to have like too much lightness there. And this e.l.f. concealer brush, just taking this. I used to do this also with the cream concealer. Cream concealer is easier to control, but with foundation, it's just not that cakey when you clean it up like this. I think that's more or less the same. I'm also going to take some Shack on the same brush and placing it underneath the eye, but very tight to the lower lash line. I like that it gives like a little bit of darkness to the eyes, which really helps my eyes because they are small. On the lower lash line, well, lower waterline, I'm now going to use this Lasting Precision Automatic Eyeliner and Kohl Pencil by Kiko. And this one is vegan. I like that it's not super white because I do have some white ones that I like already, but a nude one is like harder to find in my opinion. Yeah, I like this. It's less harsh. Of course, it's a white. It has like the illusion that it's the white of your eye. But to be honest, I don't think anybody would look at my lower waterline and be like, oh yeah, that's totally the white of her eye. So I do like this a lot. What do you think? I like that on the other side there is a sharpener. So yeah, I like this Lasting Precision Automatic Eyeliner and Kohl Pencil from Kiko. That's quite a mouthful. I'm actually also gonna go in with this blush box, glowing and multicolor in the shade Dolce Vita by Catrice Cosmetics. It's not gonna give a lot of color, but I do feel like we can blush up a little bit more. It's gonna be very subtle, I think. Didn't see anything happening really. Well, give a little bit of color. I'm gonna add a little bit more on the nose. Oh yeah, I did see that happen. I wouldn't really say, it's not really like it's a highlighter. The lighter shades in there is just, if it mixes together, it's quite a light shade. So it's not really like a highlighter and a blush in one. It's more just like a light blush. You know what? Let me also test this Kiko Standout Volume Mascara that I didn't know if I would like it. First, I'm gonna curl my lashes though. This one, it sometimes scares me because it has like little teeth, but it's supposed to be separating for your lashes. I do feel like it clumps them less together than with other normal ones that you have to like squeeze like this. Okay, moment of truth. It's not bad actually. Let me do the bottom as well. Let's see. It's not too clumpy. Like sometimes with these kind of brushes, I feel like there's too much clumps coming off. While I do have very short lashes. They're getting a little bit longer with the serum that I'm using now, but all in all, I do have short lashes. Let me also do the other eye. I do feel like it's harder for me to control than a rubber wand. So it makes like little spots on my eye look. Yeah, it's not the best mascara, but it's definitely not one that I dislike. Yeah, I just feel like this kind of brush hairs is just less easy to work with than the rubber ones. I mean, did it give amazing volume? I did give some volume, but that one by Essence, the What the Fake, is better. If you're really into volume, I would get the What the Fake mascara. If you just want a little bit of volume and you like this kind of brush, then yeah, this Kiko Standout Volume Mascara is nice. but I just want to say that it's not vegan. It's gonna be hard for me to remember to say that for every product that I try and every product that I use. So I'm decided to put down in the description box when the product is vegan or not, so you have the product list, and then I have this little plant emoji. If they are for sure vegan, I put it after the product. If I'm not sure, I also don't put it behind the product. So if you see anything that you know is vegan and I didn't put that it's vegan, you can always let me know. So I just cleaned my lips off because I'm gonna do lippy first before I do the lashes, just because I know that not everyone wears lashes, so it's nice to see the whole look without the lashes as well. I think that's a new thing that I'm gonna do instead of working section by section. So we have these three lovely lippies. I searched it, and some of the shades, they do have carmine in them. It was hard to find which ones had carmine, which ones didn't. It was so hard to find an ingredients list. I don't know why Kiko doesn't have an ingredients list on their website. But yeah, this is in the shade 126. And the reason why I also putting if it's vegan or not is also because I want to hold myself more accountable, and I really want to work towards having more vegan products, because nowadays it's like easier and easier to find cruelty-free products, but vegan is harder. So yeah, I want to do my best. This is such a lovely color, and as you can tell, it isn't red. It's a sort of orangey terracotta red almost, I would say. Right now it's missing a little bit of opacity, so we're just gonna take a more. The reason why I don't mind that you need to build this up is because, as I said in my last video, I really like this formula, and once you place the gloss on top, it's like locked in there. I'm not gonna talk too much now because it's gonna stick together, so I'm gonna just let it dry a little bit. Okay, so meanwhile the lippy has dried up. It does stick together, so you do need this layer over it, because that stickiness, that actually helps to make this gloss stick to it, and that is what locks it into place. Let me just clean my hand and I will kiss it. Of course the gloss comes off, so you do have to reapply the gloss. So yeah, once you did that, this is food proof, kiss proof. Unless you're gonna eat something very oily, this is gonna stay. I really like this shade. It looks a little bit more red on the camera, but it definitely is a little bit more browny orangey in real life. This is the finished look, but without any lashes. Let me know what you think. Would you wear it like this? I do think that the lashes will really make it pop more, so let me put some on. So I'm gonna apply these Demi Wispies from the Foaming collection by Ardell. They look like this. On the bottom row, I already applied some black liner to the lash bands, so I think I'm gonna use those. First, I'm gonna apply this lash adhesive liner by Nomad Cosmetics. And I like to, instead of keeping it like a pen, I keep it like straight against my lash line, like so. So when you apply it enough, you will see it a little bit, and it will also feel tacky. Let's first bend this a little bit so it's nice and curved and can follow my lash line better. Et voila. Same on the other side, because we don't want to wait too long, so we shouldn't wait too long. Just to get rid of some excess tackiness, I'm going over here. And let me also apply some Essence Long Lasting eye pencil in Hot Chocolate on the upper waterline. You don't want to press too hard, because otherwise your lash will get out of shape. So I feel like this has become a cute, I don't know, fresh but kind of bold, soft glam look that is very nice for spring. Maybe I should add an earring. Maybe it would be cute to do like a little moon, because the necklace is also nice sky themed. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and the other one, I have a little star. I have two kind of stars. Oh, I like this one. It has like a little bit more diamonds, and the other one has just one in the middle. This little star and the moon. Suddenly I feel like wearing my hair out of my face. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I think it looks pretty fresh, and at the same time still a little bit exciting and like soft glam. If you would take away this lippy, of course, and put a nude, then it's like way softer, so it really depends. But I just felt like bringing in some warmth with the lippy. I really enjoyed working with the Malibu Surfshack quads. I think it's really pretty, and I especially love that light green shade, as you all know. I already told a lot of times. I feel like the other ones, they're actually way more greenish than I thought they would be, but they're like a little bit different still than what I have in my collection. I'm really super happy with this quad, and I'm very thankful that Nomad Cosmetics gifted me this. I'm not on their PR list or anything. Some people assumed that I was on their PR list. I'm not. I do have a code for you all to get 10% off on their site. So on www.nomadcosmetics.com you can get 10% off by using the code CHESS10. This does nothing for me. It's just a code that I actually asked to just give my followers 10% off their products, because I just really love the brand. So mostly brands come to me to say like, hey, here's a code, but in this case I really just asked them because someone was like, hey, yeah, you should just ask them, and I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right, they're super kind, so why not? So yeah guys, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the look. I really enjoyed making this, and I really like doing this kind of get ready type video. I know I rambled a little bit more in the beginning than at the end because I was like focused on the products, because yeah, you know, I just get in the zone with makeup products. But I hope you also enjoy me talking a little bit about my week and my life and my thoughts and everything, because I know that some people, they actually prefer shorter videos. Myself, I'm someone who really likes these kind of get ready with me videos. So in my mind, actually, I'm envisioning like a friend instead of the camera who's sitting there and who is maybe also doing their makeup. I feel like there are a lot of tutorials around on YouTube anyway, and people actually don't really go for tutorials that much anyway. So let me know if you like this kind of get ready with me's more than like a very short tutorial. I'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, obviously like it, obviously, and leave me a comment down below, because I love to read your comments. It just makes me feel less alone, and it's just really nice to, you know, answer to your comments and have like a little conversation there and just exchange some tips and some excitement about makeup products. I just really consider you all as my little YouTube family. Truly hope that you all will stick around. So if you're not subscribed yet, definitely consider subscribing to my channel and click on the little notification bell next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified of all my upcoming videos. So I hope to see you all there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the flip side.